I'm Stephanie Orlando. I am an innovation manager at the City of Philadelphia in the Office of Innovation and Technology within our innovation team.
My name is Tara Woody. I am also an innovation manager at the City of Philadelphia. I've been with the city for 5.5 years and about a year and a half with the innovation team.
I moved to Philadelphia for graduate school. I was in a public administration program. And so while I was in grad school, I was a fellow at the Department of Commerce, actually. And so it kind of like got my toes wet in city government work. And then while I was there, I had engaged a little bit with the innovation team at the city and was really intrigued by the work that they did and decided after I graduated, I wanted to stay in the public sector.
So I came from the nonprofit sector. I started my career by teaching civics and history and doing some program management with education programs, and came to the city to redevelop the bicycle and pedestrian safety education program. So I was in the Office of Transportation for several years before moving over to the innovation team. So I've done some smart city work, especially with like project management, and that's kind of all how I got to the innovation team. So one of our biggest goals within the innovation team and also within our work in the innovation, what we call the innovation ecosystem, is to really get at a culture shift within the city. So we want to train employees to kind of engage in design thinking, start to creatively solve problems. And the more people we can train in this and exposed to this type of work, the more we'll start to see sort of the domino effect in the rest of the city. So I think that work is really, really critical to just the broader city advancements just over the next, short term, medium term, and long term.
I think in some ways, one of our priorities is helping other city employees and departments achieve their priorities by being able to learn these skills of innovation principles and embed them in the work that they do. I think we exist to offer that capacity support and offer the systems and put all of that in place so that as people who work across the city of Philadelphia are trying to achieve these goals that they have for 2024 and into the future, they have all of that knowledge and support that they need through our team and the work that we do. I think that one of the challenges that, we run up against, and probably a lot of people who work in city government or government in general run up against, is just the kind of slow build to culture change. And that's inevitable, but the whole point of all of the things that we do within our team is to try and chip away at that culture change slowly by broadening our network, broadening what we call our innovation network of people who are engaged with these different programs that we offer. It's definitely slow, but over time you start to see that. And we do this work on a regular basis, but our goal is that we start to have people in other departments across the city who also have innovation in their daily routines and in their daily work. That's the ultimate goal. So I think a challenge would be just the time it ultimately takes to get at that culture change, but it's not impossible. It takes a lot of perseverance and dedication.
Yeah, and I think part of it is that government is just not as likely to take risks, and historically has been a little bit risk averse. So sometimes it's hard to get folks on board with the concept of a pilot program for new technology, or starting to approach problems in new ways, even if they don't involve technologies, even if it's involving new innovative strategies for something. So I think that it's really important for us to build out this network to kind of get people to get on board with innovation just as a principle.
Once they're engaged, they're so excited about the opportunity to do this within their daily work streams. Yeah. It's really tricky with government being so siloed to alert people of all of the things that we offer, and the fact that sometimes people are just learning that we exist. And so one of our main goals moving forward too is to really try and broaden the scope of our reach across the city as well.
And I think that's what people who are involved within our innovation network, especially our folks who graduate from our Innovation Academy, where we train folks in design thinking, one of the biggest things they get out of it is that they get to network with people and they get to work with people outside of the silo that they normally do. So it really just kind of brings together this, cross collaboration across siloed city departments who wouldn't normally work together.
collaboration is oftentimes where you see innovation most at work. So one of the things we've talked about already today with people here is our Innovation Academy, which is one of our programs that offers professional development opportunities for city employees to go through a course and learn principles of innovation. And one of the things we do intentionally with that course is bring generally 20 different employees from 20 different city departments together. And oftentimes they've never met each other, they've never engaged with one another before because they work in totally different parts of the city. And the collaboration that is born out of that academy and the kind of creative thinking and innovative processes that people are able to get from that happens quite simply because they're able to collaborate with each other. I don't know if you have anything to build on.
I think through our innovation consulting, where we're walking employees and departments through certain exercises, whether it's to build out their strategic plan or to figure out, what a program might look like, they're sort of starting to use these different tools and looking at this idea of collaboration within their own department, and they might be approaching problems differently in their own department, and then can kind of take that to
elsewhere. So far, I've already met a lot of people. I've gotten a couple business cards that I think will lead to conversations in the future about opportunities to collaborate between city and state government entities to kind of build off of each other and get ideas. So things like this offer the opportunity for us to collaborate with entities that we often also don't get to engage with on a regular basis. So we're very excited to be here.
Yeah. I really enjoy the panels and being able to talk to the speakers after the panels to find out, where is our overlap in their work and where can I learn from what you're already doing and how can we collaborate together to advance our work. It's a really great opportunity to meet new people, but not only, you'll meet people, but you'll meet people who are doing work that you might not know has existed, and you'll learn, especially if you can meet with people from peer cities and places that are similar to your own, you can learn a lot about what they do and how your work can kind of build off of each other.
Yeah, it's just a perfect opportunity to share ideas and learn about different things that are happening across our state that we otherwise might not have heard about until coming here. So I think they're great.